And when you talk about Tim Duncan and how he approached
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Well, for the Bucks, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles.
Be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for
Rockets leading by 4. So on the floor for Houston. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Patrick Beverly out there with Lawson. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Lawson the pass to Modiunas. Good work defensively by Monroe.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Down low, here's Plumlee. Good D by Howard.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that one's good. Howard's got 14 points here in the second half. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
All right, Doris, thanks. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Harden comes in for Patrick Beverly, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
There's a screen by Modiunas. Lawson gets to Modiunas. Plumlee with some nice D.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen. By his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Freak. Plumlee with a screen on Lawson. Freak with it, and it's Howard picking him up. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lawson kicks to Howard. Back to Lawson. The pass to Harden. Fires the 3. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 35 points for James Harden.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Plumlee sets the pick for Freak. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. and that's an understatement.
There's a screen by Modiunas, and Lawson with the drive. Modiunas, no luck. Bucks trail by 10. Freak dishes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harden. Screen by Monroe. Christopher the pass to Monroe. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Freak kicks to Monroe, and he gets it to go. Monroe's got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Middleton against Harden. Good. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Bucks trail by 10. Plumlee with a screen on Lawson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Modiunas.
And you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. 11 rebounds and a crazy number of assists. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Now, here is Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 39.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Plumlee with the screen. To the paint. Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Lawson dishes to Modiunas. There's the pick. Pass to Harden. Kicks to Lawson. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Lawson against Antetokounmpo. Lawson outside. To the paint. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Lawson. Harden's got 4.
When it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight, a real nice lift for their offense.
Freak kicks to Plumlee. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Now here's Harden. Plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 43 points.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Plumlee, the pass to Monroe. Unloads. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. 5 seconds left in the game. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the...
Oh, for the Freak.
Yeah, you got us this time, man. We're going to get you next time, though.
Not happening, Freak. Keep dreaming, though. Hit me up when you get a chance. Got some stuff to talk to you about.
All right, we'll do. Hey, I'm serious. We're going to get you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation. James Harden, who notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
His accuracy.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. And guys, for the Pistons, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Well, 1 triple-double is nice. 2 is impressive. But what Freak has been doing these last few games, off the charts. Kenny, how big of an impact is he having with all these triple-double performances?
Ernie.
Yes.
When you can contribute as much as he has, he's
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game. And, of course, Samuel Dallenberg. Team moving on here without him.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Christopher, he's in at the point. Plumlee out there with Monroe. Then it's Mayo, and it's nba2k16 in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Christopher. Rebound by the Pistons. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
It's Mayo on the wing. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Jennings. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be flat and listless, no spark.
Now here's Jennings, following the miss by Freak. The shot by Bellinelli, no good.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Jennings passes to Bellinelli. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Johnson outside. The outside leaner. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Johnson.
Tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thanks again, Doris.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And Bellinelli kicks to Jennings. Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Jennings has got 5 now.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Freak dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Monroe, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Monroe's got his first 2 points. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Johnson outside. Back to Drummond. And it's sent back by Plumlee. But they get it back. Jennings for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, a division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Time to get familiar, and these games always count double. I mean, not just league standings, but division standings at stake as well.
Johnson attacking.
Yeah, Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First trip to the line for him here.
70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first to improve.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down.
Bellinelli with the three. Detroit, no good that time either. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now here's Drummond. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn. Fires from deep. That's good. Bellinelli's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Jennings passes to Drummond, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Jennings. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Mayo against Jennings. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And they'll keep possession. Ilyasova can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Mayo off the pick from Christopher. Mayo dishing to Plumlee. It's Mayo on the wing. Here's Christopher. Not enough on that one as it misses.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Fires for three, and another three for Detroit.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. 15th in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league in getting steals as well. Not bad, but could be better.
You know, you talked about their spot in the shot blocking rankings. Their length and presence inside is not to be taken lightly. And trust me, their opponents are very conscious of it every time they drop the ball.
Here's Christopher following the three by Detroit. Scott, good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
They set the pick. Screen by Smith. Morris outside. Jackson drives in. Here's Smith. Rebound by Christopher.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside, deflects the pass. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Nice D from Scott.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Scott with a screen on Morris. And a wide open look for Freak. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Now just a 2-point Piston lead. Outside Jackson. There's the screen. There's the dish to Meeks. Out to Morris. Screen by Smith. Jackson passes to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Freak sets a screen for Carter Williams. Here's Scott. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
points.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Outside Jackson. Smith sets the pick for Jackson. And Meeks kicks to Smith. This one for three. Meeks, good. Meeks got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Freak with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Houston.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Now here's Jackson. It's a 5-point game. Morris outside. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. It's Jackson with the drive. And that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 7.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
A moment now to see the numbers for Parker. He's putting up 9 points a game.
Pistons leading by 12. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Christopher in at point guard. Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Mayo in at the 2 guard. And that is good.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Plumlee, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in. Johnson the screen. Kicks it to Ilyasova. It's back to Jennings. To the middle. Bellinelli dishes to Drummond. Jennings passes to Ilyasova. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bucks trail by 11. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He finished with 28 points, and that was just the start of it. Notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Plumlee with the screen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Freak. Shoots off the screen. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Monroe, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good from Freak.
It's been a good night for Freak. He's got 8 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Jennings wide open. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 6 points for Greg Monroe.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Just 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Jennings has the open look. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And now a 10-point Piston lead. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extreme with their three-point shooting this past month. In fourth, the Bucks.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. To look at the Bucks, they're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And, of course, the Pistons, 3 games behind.
And right now for the Bucks, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
Plumlee with a screen on Jennings. Here's Christopher. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Now Detroit moving it up. Tries again. And the layup good by Jennings. Jennings has got 4 this quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Drummond a screen. Here's Ilyasova. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 6th assist on the night. Now here's Freak. He's got 10. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jennings kicks to Bellinelli. It's back to Jennings. There's a good screen. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Freak with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Back to Mayo. Antetokounmpo passes to Christopher. Cranes the three-pointer. Freak's got 13. Pistons leading by 12. Outside Jennings. To the inside. Drummond. That one goes. Count. 11 points in the game.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Freak. To the inside, Plumlee banked in off the glass. Plumlee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. It's Solomon to Kumbo. The feed now to Freak. Monroe sets a screen for Freak. To the paint. Up off the screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bucks have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And we've finished one half of basketball. The Pistons on top, up 10. The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
They've got Bellinelli, Ilyasova out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jennings in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And here's Jennings. Johnson the screen. Bellinelli with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Freak with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Jennings with the double team. Here's Plumlee. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Plumlee's got 7 points in the game. Outside Jennings. Pass to Bellinelli. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Outside Jennings. Drummond the screen. And Bellinelli kicks to Drummond. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Plumlee sets the pick for Freak. To the middle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Pistons leading by 5. Johnson sets the screen for Jennings. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Drummond the screen. Bellinelli, and that's good. Bellinelli's got 9.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Stolen by Monroe. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Christopher, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that one's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Moment here to see the numbers for Johnson. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Antetokounmpo passes to Christopher. Great D that time from Jennings. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Bellinelli and stolen by Freak. For the finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Johnson in the corner for 3. Plumlee. Bucks trail by 4.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now Freak. He's got 17. Monroe's shot is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
There's the pick. Drummond a screen. Bellinelli dishes to Drummond. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Drummond's got 15.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings. And Plumlee kicks to Freak. Elbow shot. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The drive by Jennings. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
He feeds it to Bellinelli. It's back to Jennings. Ilyasova passes to Bellinelli. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Inside. That misses off the backboard.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Second shot opportunity. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Christopher. 20 points for him. Monroe with a screen on Jennings. Freak dishes to Monroe. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
It's Jennings with the drive. There's the bucket. Good. Jennings has got 11 points.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings. Mayo kicks to Monroe. Shot clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. First in assists. First in field goal percentage. And they're the 3rd-ranked fast break team in the league. I mean, there's always that fear that they're going to run you off the court when you play them. You got back in transition against this team.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively. Playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Amir Johnson's checked in for Ilyasova. Morris comes in for Johnson. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Jackson in for Brandon Jennings. Jackson passes to Drummond. Stolen by Monroe. For the lead, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Bucks ball.
And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Greg Monroe, third.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yet, no matter how much attention they're getting, they're still going to get their points. I mean, opponents just have to keep fresh legs out there and try to limit the damage and make them work for whatever points they do get.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always
grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Christopher, that's good.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Monroe.
Drummond having a terrific game. He's got 13 rebounds, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. On the court for the Bucks, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Freak is out there with Mayo, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. And that one misses. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Amir Johnson. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
There's the pick. Jennings drives in. So they take the lead. And the Pistons lead by 1. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Freak kicks to Parker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for the Bucks.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded.
Sticking too much.
Mayo kicks to Monroe. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Christopher. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. They set the pick. The drive by Jennings comes up empty off the pick.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for Detroit. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Right side Jennings. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And they'll keep possession. Dishes it to Freak. From deep. Rebound, Detroit. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Christopher. Monroe with a screen on Jennings. Freak dishes to Monroe. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Jennings kicks to Bellinelli. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Right side Jennings. Plenty of space. Here's Drummond. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
They set the pick. Jennings kicks to Ilyasova. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Ilyasova's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Christopher, the pass to Plumlee. Mayo kicks to Freak. The pass to Plumlee and stolen by Drummond. Now Detroit moving it up. Johnson's got the ball. Great defense that time from Christopher.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
The Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Monroe with a screen on Jennings. Off the pick. Monroe, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside Jennings. Cans it from downtown. And now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
They double him with Drummond. Passes it to Monroe. To the middle. Here's Mayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And he gets the bucket. 21 points for Andre Drummond.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Let's get the ball inside.
Plumlee with a screen on Jennings. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Jennings. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
They grabbed their own miss. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You look at what Plumlee has done so far. He's got 10 rebounds and 4 block shots. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance. Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Bucks trail by 4.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Freak dishes to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Ilyasova. Johnson, the pass to Jennings. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. They get the rebound. Drummond and the powerful one-handed slam.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Outside Jennings. Ilyasova up top. From 17 feet out, the Pistons rebound.
That's how to bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Monroe with a screen on Drummond. Freak kicks to Monroe. Goes up to the stripe. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Here's Bellinelli. Excellent D there for Mayo. The Bucks trail. Freak with it. Down low. Here's Plumlee. It's tipped. Outside Jennings. Johnson at the elbow. He dishes it to Drummond. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Drummond's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Monroe's shot is good.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Jennings dishes to Drummond. Cannot hit. Plumlee with some nice D. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. That's good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Drummond the screen. It's Jennings with the drive. Johnson wide open. He fires. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And G.A. strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the wing right side. Bellinelli. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And now a 4-point Detroit lead.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs.
Chris Middleton's checked in for O.J. Mayo.
Get out in transition.
Bucks trail by 4.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Christopher. The rebound by Johnson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Bellinelli passes to Jennings. And the layup's good off the glass. Jennings has got 9 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee with the ball.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Plumlee sets the pick for Freak. Down low. Layup off the pick. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. No good on the free throw.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities. Kevin, I hate to pile on here, but it's really been difficult to watch his work at the line. I mean, it's something he struggles with, and this game is no different.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Move the ball. Stick it to Mike.
He kicks it to Plumlee. Feeds it to Freak. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Monroe.
You got it. Let's get the ball
And
inside.
Middleton kicks to Freak. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton dishes to Freak. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team.
Now here's Jennings. There's the dish to Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. It's the first that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak kicks to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Freak, defended by Ilyasova. Christopher, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And Ilyasova kicks to Bellinelli. And it's blocked, but they recover it. From deep, Johnson, and he gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Christopher, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Freak's got 30.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And here's Jennings. And so the Pistons take the win, even early on in this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team. Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance coming from him tonight. He's been coming off a stretch of game where he just looked lost out there.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.
On today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we shoot threes and talk 2K ratings with Anthony Davis. With the winner going home with the most VC that we've ever given. Tune in now.
Só nesse lugar eu penso. Que preciso sair pra me libertar.
And vote on your top plays of the month, with the winner going home with the most.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq.